Hi everyone, my name is Z Razak and with the legend Mark Alexander at the Baker Street Meet, and he's going to be presenting tonight and giving us huge areas of tax savings, which is one of my favourite areas, as everyone will know. Mark, what's the big takeaways going to be from tonight?
I think we're going to be talking, or I'm going to be talking a lot about smart property company structures, so how to manipulate the structure of your company, separating voting rights, dividend rights, and control of the company, and looking at ways to save inheritance tax. Mark Smith, who's talking before me, he's the head of chambers at Cotswold Barristers. He's going to be talking about how to move your existing portfolio or sell your existing rental property business into a limited company. So my part is sort of the follow-up to that. And I'm also going to be talking a little bit about living overseas, which I've been doing for 7 years, hence the suntan.
Yeah, I was joking with him about the natural tan. He's catching me up. And one thing I want to emphasise is we work quite closely with P118 Cotswold Barristers. The reason being is they are best in class, especially on certain property strategies, which Mark's kindly stated to us. And also Mark Smith, we know really well. He's been on our LinkedIn a few times, and we're looking forward to it. It's so exciting. So it's going to be a big show.
It is, and it's great that we're seeing so many accountants, particularly UZ, because our favourite people are accountants, because it's where we get our business from. So we are not accountants at Property 118. We deal with the legal side of the business. So people like Z will obviously deal with the accounting, the tax returns, etc., etc. And obviously the projecting forward of the business, and that's why we work together so well, don't we?
Yeah, and the key thing is, what people don't forget, there's four major areas for me when you do this kind of tax plan. You've got the county tax, you've got the legal side, and the review of the financing. And this is why you have to have experts in this field, and this is where Mark and his team, next level, and we'll be seeing this. We may need to do a podcast. We just launched our podcast on this called Next Level Finance Podcast, and we're going to be talking more about this, because the savings, especially in the current climate, are huge. This is why Ranjan's got Mark coming from all over the world to come and speak to us. So we're going to be privileged today, and we're looking forward to it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Perfect. As you know, we've got the legendary VIP passes, and the team have been always as helpful. So we got a thumbs up to Ranjan and Andrew later about this. And get ready for the fun that we got for tonight's Baker Street Meet. As we spoke to Mark A outside, it's going to be a blockbuster in a favourite area of mine, property tax. Hi everyone, we've got the legendary Alex Carvalho, and it's great to meet you in person, Alex.
And great to meet you, great to meet you, Z.
And you know what we want to talk about, because he's got a few roles, and one I want to touch base, because everyone knows he knows his bit about his tax. It's more about his property journey. Obviously you're a property entrepreneur.
Yep.
How are you feeling the current climate?
I'm feeling very, very, very enthusiastic. In fact, the gentleman I was just talking to, pointing out to him, I've just come to the end of a 6-year tax planning journey.
Wow.
Everything has now come to fruition as of this tax year. So I'm feeling super, super, super stoked. But yeah, I mean, you know, I'm looking to rekindle my property investment career later on this year, because I put it on hold just for a couple of years because of what we've been doing at Property 118. But yeah, the future, as far as I'm concerned, is looking pretty rosy. I could talk about this for hours, you know that.
I know.
Z.
Do you know I'm going to be specific? Because what key parts of property, are you still sticking residential, buy-to-lets, HMOs? Or migrate over to commercial? And
well, you never say never. But as you know, I own a letting agency in my hometown of Milton Keynes. So for me, I have the infrastructure in place for residential lets, which means that I keep my hands free, hands clean.
Do you do external letting for everyone, other parties, or is it just your own properties?
Yeah, well, it grew from the management of our own private portfolio, but since 2016, we've been managing third-party properties for third-party landlords. So yeah, so for me, it's been very much hands-off.
And everyone's heard it here. If you're in Milton Keynes, you're looking for a letting agent, this guy is a person to go, because he knows a lot of stuff about property, hugely experienced, and one of the key people to come and see if you want to get knowledge. So
you've really bigged me up there. I appreciate it.
I'm not bigging him up. This is the truth. As everyone knows on LinkedIn, the 1 million+ people have seen our posts. They know that what I say I mean. And I know this guy, spoke to him loads of times, hugely knowledgeable and understands a lot about property, and that's very rare, believe it or not, people really understanding it. And it's really fortunate that we got a few words from him on that. So, next project, what is it going to be in your world?
In terms of property,
yeah, property.
Well, I'm looking into a property fund. I'm starting a property fund.
property fund.
Yeah.
Wow.
So looking into getting involved into some
Like a REIT, real estate investment?
like a REIT, but no, really looking to break ground on some development projects.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're looking more on the development side, more on the trading, to hold or uplift and sell?
Well, whatever works. As you know, I am a buy and hold strategist. I've been almost 30 years buying and holding now, but I'm not averse to selling. But development tends to come with the opportunities for both.
It does.
So if you've got a properly structured company, as you know I have with my smart company structure, I've got the ability to mix development as well as my investment, and so.
And it's about structuring and getting good advice. Listen, Alex, fantastic. Thank you for adding a value.
Wonderful to see you again.
We'll tag you on LinkedIn. This is the value that happens at Baker Street Property Meet. You've got to come.
See ya.
Hi everyone, we just want to give you a little bit of a look of how many people been today at the Baker Street Meet. Alfie, do the honours. Get it all the way around. Been a fantastic, we've just seen the presentation from the two Marks about one of my favourites, property tax. Always interesting, it's always great and always good to do collaborations. Now we're going to get some people, property investors to chat with. Hi everyone, we've got another property entrepreneur here from the Baker Street Meet, Gordon, and he's going to tell us his journey in the sense overview what he's done. Originally with South Africa, is that right?
That's right.
And now you've obviously been in the UK for 20 years, you
20
said?
years, yeah.
And you've also been an entrepreneur, it seems like, for quite a lot of that time.
Yeah, about 35 to 40% of my life. Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow. And now you're looking obviously to invest in property in the UK and
Yes.
start your journey here.
On my terms.
On your terms. And it was quite interesting, you're looking at a number of different strategies,
Yeah.
and you found the meet today really good about structuring,
Yes.
got a lot of knowledge.
Not knowledge.
Has it been a good visit?
Very, very good. Exceptional, in fact, because I came here for the expertise, and it's been delivered in bucket loads.
Love it.
So yes, I'm primed and ready. Starting. So my company, Rooms and Rooms Limited, is a dormant company, but it's and I'm getting the share structure right now changed to fit to suit the advice.
Absolutely. And he's got to fit your property strategy.
Yes,
As I was mentioning to you.
Yeah, the property strategy is to purchase probably properties that haven't been sold, make decent offers. Well, sometimes cheeky offers, and then with a group of investors, we go ahead with that. My background is building civil engineering. I'm a certified building civil engineer in South Africa. I'm a certified financial advisor in South Africa. I can't claim to be certified in this country, but I used my historic knowledge in the UK.
Gordon, you know what you're doing, basically.
I know what I'm doing.
And now you're building that mindset and start the journey here. And it's the best time right now. If you got cash and you got the right mindset, this is the time to actually build the journey. And this is what's going to be a difference maker. Gordon, thank you for that little whistle tour. Really appreciate it. And Baker Street Meet, you meet people from all around the world. Can you believe that? Thank you so much.
Hey.
Hi everyone, we've got Andrew Roberts, and this is a regular after so much value, and one of my favourite areas, if anyone follows me, is property tax. And people today are consuming so much knowledge. Andrew, what was the big takeaways from today, and how did you survive this property tax session?
Well, I think the big takeaway is there's three taxes if you're trading as a sole trader: income tax, capital gains tax, and inheritance tax. And the elephant in the room that everybody misses is the inheritance tax. So if you're not planning for the long term, then you are not running your business. Concentrating on the income tax now is the wrong problem.
Do you know what? I'm going to be out of business with all these guys. They're getting better advice by the minute. And that is spot on what Andrew Roberts said. It's about legacy planning, making sure that you know what you're going to do as an exit. Because investment companies, which property investors are, treated totally different. And this is why you need good advice. You need 4 key areas to cover: accountancy, tax, legal, and a knowledge of financing. If you don't understand those 4 or got the right advisors to help you on that journey, you're going to end up having a lot of problems. And that's what the difference maker is. Thank you, Andrew. Smashed it as always. We're loving this, and we'll be sharing this across the piece. Leaving Baker Street now. Hope you've enjoyed this behind the scenes Baker Street event. We love doing that and hope you enjoyed that. Please do like and comment what parts you like, what you like to see differently. And you can see we've still got the sign, so not that too late this time. So have a great night. Thank you.